The table of content. What is the TOC for this topic? Network scanning concept we will learn here. Scanning tools we will learn. Scanning techniques we will learn. Now ideas, firewall related scanning methods, banner grabbing, draw network diagram, scanning, pen testing. These all are the topics we are going to cover here. Now, what is the learning objective? At the end of this session, the learner will understand what is network scanning, scanning tools, and scanning techniques. Now, learn about what is IDS IPS, that you learn. Topics like banner grabbing and all will learn. Network scanning concept. Now, what is network scanning? To understand what all are things are there in the network, we are understanding what all are things are there in the network that comes under network scanning. So when I am talking about what all are there in the network, so what I have to basically focus, one second. Okay. What all are things we are going to do here? Defining scanning, network scanning. When now I am talking about network scanning, meaning I am finding what all are about anything. It can be an IP network, it can be the application, it can be the operating system. All these details when I am collecting, that is called network scanning. We will see. Now defining network scanning. When I am talking, I am finding the network applications available. I am understanding the what all are ports are available. These all are things I am doing. These all are things are available here. Now, network scanning nowadays is used for administration and monitoring. There it is written, it is used for administration and monitoring. Now, scanning is the process of gathering data about computing system through the usage of computer network. Here it is written, defining network scanning. Network characteristics or features in the network proposal, it is written here. Now, we can recognize it's the TCP or UDP network services available. Through scanning, we can understand the operating system. Now, network scanning permits business to keep track of the UDP and TCP network services that are available. Here it is given. Now, solutions simplify network scanning, port scanning. Actually, these all are the theoretical, practical part. I will show it practically. That will give you more clarity on this topic. If I scan it, what is the advantage? Enhanced network performance, enhanced cyber attack protection, save time and money. All these things are the advantage. Now, scanning tool. Now, network is, now we are, broad term, it is a network. Now here we are, which data leakage, to share the resources, refer to all these things we will cover in this topic. Here it is given one tool, it is given AUVIK. So network management tool called AUVIK is the ability to find scattered IT assets automatically. Here it is written, it connectivity of the gadget visibility. Here it is written, the automated security and performance update offered by this cloud-based system. Network data is encrypted using, here all this data is, OVIC is the tool name. Here it is written. Now just in security, any tool if you know, you don't have to bother how to use it. I just writing here, you will get clarity here. OVIC. So here it is written, OVIC, what it is. Now, just one second. See, when you are getting like this, all these tools, here it is given. This is a paid tool. You can see here, trial version is available. See, in this case, free trial it is available, but most of the time you have to understand the free trial when they give. So take control of your network in 15 minutes. Here it is written. Credit card not required, but trial version is for 14 days. This is for 14 days. More detail they given about the tool. Okay. Here it is written nothing to deploy. Just you can go for a demo also if you need. You can book the demo. Okay. Anywhere I am coming to the topic. SolarWind. SolarWind is for the Microsoft. This is also a paid one. 14 days. Again, 1 month trial version we can use to. Intruder. One tool name is Intruder. Here it is written. This is a vulnerability scanner called. Now, Intruder. The name of the tool is Intruder. Now, I'll just show you like that. Any tool, if you want to search, understand it. Intruder. See, again you can see Intruder. This tool is also a where it is given try for free means they are giving it's a pay tool. It's giving you to try it. So this is also like that only. Anyway, you don't have to bother. You are thinking all the tools are paid one. Why I'm working on the paid one only? No, I will show you the free tool. But here in the topic they mentioned certain tools. That's the reason we are going through that. Here certain tool name here it is given. Some of the other examples given here PRTG network monitor, perimeter 81, OpenVAS, Wireshark, Angry AP scanner. We will see some of the tools here. We will see. I'm just saving it and one by one we will see this. Okay. Now we will practically see this one by one. Scanning technique here it is written. There can be different scanning techniques we can use. Before starting this session, I just want to tell you how the scanning actually happening. I'm just talking about a tool. The tool name is Nmap. There are different scanning methods are there. In all the scanning methods, there is a common scanning method using, which is shown in the diagram. I am just using the person who's doing the scanning, hacker. It's not necessarily always hacker only will scan. Hacker or ethical hacker can do the scanning. Anyway, the person who's scanning from that computer, one of the tool name is Nmap. If I am doing an Nmap scanning from the first computer, there is a TCP signal. I can use it in the TCP scanning, SYN, UDP, any method. So I am coming to the first scanning method, that is TCP scan. All this scanning, whenever I am doing, the same thing it is how scanning is giving you result. First, the first computer, SYN packet is going to the second computer. From the first computer, SYN packet is going to the second computer. Now, when the second packet, when it receive it, if the ports are open, then it will respond, it will reply. Otherwise, it will, if it is open, then it will respond, I said. How it will respond? It will send the SYN ACK back. Once it get the SYN ACK back, it will send the SYN acknowledgement back. I said it is TCP scanning, meaning SYN packet is going to the second computer, all the ports. There are 535, the 65,535 ports are there. When it reaches to the second computer, what will happen? When it is reaching to the second computer, if the ports are open, then it will respond. If the ports are open, then it will respond. If the ports are closed, it will not respond. If the ports are open, then it will send the acknowledgement back. It will send the acknowledgement back. So coming to this, it is sending the acknowledgement back. Then the system can understand this port is open. Coming to the SYN scanning. Before the SYN scanning, I will just go to my system. IP address is 1.7. Kali is not open. I will put the Kali also on. This is TCP scanning. I given the option ST here. This is the command you can notice, nmap space -ST. I will just give you the SS scanning. This is SS scanning, that is meaning SYN. You can see here. SYN stealth scanning it is called. It will take more time. See. Now you can now got the result. If you compare the result, there is not that much difference in the result, but the scanning methods are different. How the scanning methods are different, I will explain. When I am going for TCP scanning, then I am using the option -ST, then SYN packet is going, SYNAC is getting back, and ACK is sending back. That is called a full scanning, or it is also called vanilla scanning. When I am having the option SS, then SYN packet is going, it is also called SYN scanning or SYN stealth scanning or half scan. When I am doing SS option, the Nmap option which I am using, that is SS. SS option, what is the advantage? No, not advantage, how it is working. SYN will go, SYNAC will come back. So then the system can understand the port is open or closed. It will not send the ACK back. It will not send the ACK back. It will send the reset back. Instead of sending the ACK back, it will send the reset back. This is the way it is working. Now, the next scanning method is UDP. In many systems, what will happen? There are some UDP, there are two different ways services are running in the computer. One is TCP, one is UDP. TCP is called a connection orientation process. UDP is called a connection-less process. TCP is called connection orientation process and UDP is called connection-less process. In TCP, how it is happening? One packet will send one or window of packet. If it is a window, meaning it's a bunch of packets. If it's a window of three, means three set of packets will go. If I will start with one by one. First packet will go. If it is reaching properly, it will send an acknowledgement. Second computer, you will get an acknowledgement. Then after that, second packet will go. If it is reaching, you will get an acknowledgement from the second packet. After getting the acknowledgement, third packet will go and it will get an acknowledgement. This is the case if it is one by one, all the packets will go and it is getting an acknowledgement. There is a confirmation, all the packets reach to the destination. But in case of windowing, what is windowing? I will explain. Window means it's a window size is 3. Example, assume the window size is 3. If the window size is 3, then 3 packets will go together, then acknowledgement will get. Then again 4, 5, 6 packet will go, it will get the acknowledgement. Assume the scenario 1, 2, 3 went, got the acknowledgement. That means 1, 2, 3 reached. 4, 5, 6 packet next went and it got the acknowledgement here. The reply getting send 5. Send 5 meaning 4 and 6 received, 5 not received. So instead of getting the entire acknowledgement, it is asking to send the 5th packet. Hope it is clear now. Now this is the way TCP is working. When it comes to the UDP, there is the main difference is there is no acknowledgement. It will send all the files from first computer to second computer. In this case, there is no acknowledgement. It will send all the files from first computer to the second computer. So when it reach all the files from first computer to the second computer, there may be, that is also without any acknowledgement it is sending. Without any acknowledgement it is sending means it may be reached, it may not be reached. Everything together it is coming means it may be reached and it may not be reached. This way it will work. Now what will happen? What will happen here? There is no confirmation it is reached or not. Now anybody can tell me which one is more fast. There is TCP method I explained, UDP I explained. Which one you are feeling is more faster one? Any answer? Just you can, anyway you will be watching the video, then you can just think it and you can think it in your mind. Okay, UDP is more faster because there is no acknowledgement in UDP. TCP there is acknowledgement, that's the reason it will take time. Now other way it is, if I say TCP is more reliable because there is an acknowledgement, there is a UDP is fast. By mistake I said I think TCP. UDP is fast because acknowledgement time is not going, UDP is fast. But which one is reliable? TCP is reliable. Reason, there is an acknowledgement, there is a confirmation, all the packets are reaching to the destination. So there is an acknowledgement. That's the reason UDP is. Now UDP scanning meaning, I said there are two different method of communication is there. Example, if you are working in the if you are streaming this, because Zoom through team meet, anything we are communicating as Zoom. So what all are things, this audio video it is reaching to you. In between assume there is no acknowledgement. This is a UDP communication. There is no acknowledgement in between, meaning that particular moment the data you are not able to see. But after that the continuously data getting. So normally like that streaming and all, always that is a UDP communication. Coming to the ACK scanning. When I'm talking about the ACK scanning is basically using to understand the firewall information. I just want to see about my firewall setting. That's the reason I am using ACK scanning. The format of using ACK scanning is Nmap space hyphen SK SSA. A small, always the hyphen S, that will be small s and capital A. That is for ACK scanning. Now after that window scanning given. Window scanning, I said I am just running the operating system. I can understand it's a window, it's a Linux, all these things comes here. So fin scan I am telling. Fin scanning meaning, here I said I will send a SYN packet. Assume instead of sending that SYN packet, if I am sending the fin packet, fin for finish. Instead of SYN packet, if I am sending the fin packet, so fin for finish. That means system can understand, if it's a fin packet, system can understand this is a finish signal. So just assume all of a sudden one computer is sending your computer a fin signal. Then you are not started anything, then how can you start finish it? So what will happen if you are getting a finish signal? Open ports will not respond. Open ports will not respond because it's not started anything. There is no point to finish. Now we will use these methods. TCP and SYN we already know. Now I'm going to show you what is UDP scan. I'm doing a UDP scan here. Actually, in that particular computer where I am scanning, there is no UDP port open, that I know. Let's see. Still it is working. We will wait 2 minutes for let it finish. Yes, sometimes it will take time. You don't have to bother. You can see here, it is still taking time. I'm just stopping it. The command is same only, Nmap and the IP address. Because there is no UDP port, that's the reason you are not getting it. So the command is same. Just for the time being, I just stopped it. Okay. Now coming to the ACK scanning. I already explained what is ACK scanning. I will show it what is ACK scanning. Nmap space hyphen S space hyphen S, not space, A for ACK scanning. 192.168.1.7. It got the result. Ad scanning basically using to understand where it is. Okay, unfiltered. It is normally using, I highlighted here. Ad scan is normally using to understand the code about the filter firewall status. So here clearly you can understand in this ad scan you can clearly understand ad scan here it is telling it is unfiltered. Filtered and unfiltered. One second. Hello. മനസ്സിലായി. നമ്മുടെ അകത്ത പണിയെല്ലാം തീർന്നോ അതെ പുറത്ത് എന്താ പറയണേ ആണോ ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ അപ്പൊ അപ്പൊ നമുക്കപ്പോ അപ്പോക്സി തുടങ്ങാലോ ഇനി അപ്പൊ ഞാൻ അങ്ങനെയാണെങ്കിൽ ബാക്കി പൈസ ഞാൻ ഇട്ടേക്കാം ഇന്ന് അപ്പൊ ഇനി നമുക്ക് എത്ര 25 ഇനി ബാക്കിയുള്ളത് ഞാൻ കുറച്ചുകൂടി നേരം കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഒരു മണിക്കൂർ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഇടൂ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ വൈകിട്ട് ഇട്ടേക്കാം തിരക്കുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പറഞ്ഞാൽ മതി തിരക്കുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ കാരണം ഞാൻ പുറത്താണ് അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞത് തിരക്കാണെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ ഒരു മണിക്കൂർ കഴിയുമ്പോൾ ഇടാം അല്ലെങ്കിൽ വൈകിട്ട് ഇടാം തിരക്കുണ്ട് അല്ലെ ഇട്ടേക്കാം വിഷമിക്കേണ്ട ഞാൻ ഉറപ്പായിട്ട് ഇട്ടേക്കാം ഒരു മണിക്കൂറിനുള്ളിൽ ഇട്ടേക്കാം ശരി എന്നാ അപ്പൊ എനിക്ക് ലാസറിന്റെ ഇത് വന്നത് ബാക്കി പൈസക്ക് വേണ്ടി ഫോൺ ചെയ്താണ് അപ്പൊ പറഞ്ഞു എല്ലാവരുടെ പെയിന്റിങ് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് കഴിഞ്ഞെന്ന് അപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് അപ്പോക്സി അങ്ങനെ ഇനി തുടങ്ങാൻ പറ്റില്ല അപ്പൊ ഞാൻ വരണ സമയത്ത് 20-ാം തീയതി നമുക്ക് ബാക്കി ഞാൻ ടിൻഡോന്റെയും പൈസ കൊടുത്തിട്ടേക്കണതാണ് അപ്പോക്സിയുടെ അപ്പൊ ഒന്ന് ടിൻഡോ ആയിട്ട് കോർഡിനേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് ആ കാര്യം ചെയ്തേക്കണം കേട്ടോ ഓക്കെ now you can see filtered and unfiltered two options are there so means your firewall it is talking about your firewall in your firewall here you can see firewall is a device which is allowing and denying the traffic firewall is a device which is allowing denying the traffic correct so in this case clearly you can understand unfiltered meaning it is telling there is no filter here so filter option when it is coming that means there is a firewall clearly we can understand there is a firewall which is filtering your traffic so as you already know what is filtering so firewall is a device which can filter the traffic correct firewall is a device which can filter the traffic so here clearly you are able to understand there is unfiltering is happening unfiltering happening meaning I am mentioning here there is no filter in my system so it's clearly telling there is no filter in my system so here you are getting the clarity this acts can we are using to understand the firewall options we are able to understand firewall is there or not basically it is using to understand the firewall status so here it is clearly telling there is no firewall you came to know there is no firewall so that's the reason I am telling you are getting a clarity you are getting a clarity here the firewall is not there that means attacker is now freely able to do the attack I hope things are clear for you attacker is clearly getting clarity here they are able to do the things easily correct attacker is clearly getting the clarity everything is now come it's they are getting the clarity there is no firewall nothing to worry now they are able to do the attack as per their requirement I hope things are very clear to you I hope things are very clear to you. Now coming to the next part. I am coming to the next part here. That is window scanning. I said the instead of sending one by one packet, we are sending it together. That scenario we call it as window scanning. Now I am talking about fin scanning. Fin scanning is not something totally different. Fin scanning is something same only. But only thing here we are discussing fin scanning, we are discussing how the result is getting. So I will do the fin scanning and I will explain how the commands are working. So I am doing nmap space -s capital F 192.168.1.7. See, the result you are not getting entirely different result or anything, but there is difference. How it is different, I will tell you. I will just go for the earlier result. There is the earlier result. Okay. I will just show you the difference. How it is different. I am just doing SS result. I showed the SS result. The same thing now, and when I do the SF result. Result wise, if you see, you will not find any difference. Reason the method is different. So I said in ST, SYN is going, SYNAC is coming back, ACK is going back. But in SF, fin signal is going. When anybody get the fin signal, they are thinking, oh, I not done anything. So if the open ports are there, they will not respond because they not started anything. So there is no point to end. But if the port is closed, that will send the reset. That's the reason. The purpose is to find the open port and closed port. In this scenario, you will able to find the open port and the closed port. Hope things are very clear to you. I am coming back to the theory part here. Now, scanning beyond IDS and firewall it is written. IDS and IPS. I will tell you the first thing. What is firewall? In firewall case, clearly you can understand. Firewall is a device. Firewall is a device where you can block the incoming and outgoing traffic, that we call it as firewall. If in a network there is firewall is there, what the traffic coming here, it will block and it will not allow to go here. So I can say firewall is a device which can allow or deny the incoming and outgoing traffic. That device we call it as firewall. Now, when I am talking about the IDS IPS, IDS IPS is also IDS IPS, intrusion detection system. IPS is intrusion prevention system. IDS, it will, any kind of malicious traffic is coming, it can detect and it can send the alert message as per the instruction we given, the email ID, mobile number, whatever we given, based on that it will work. Intrusion prevention system, based on the rule, what it will do, it will prevent the traffic. This is the difference between IDS and IPS. Now, we will go back to the theoretical part. Here it is written, concept like scanning beyond IPS. Firewall, see, finding the firewall. Apart from that, if you know there is a firewall, we should use certain methods we can use to prevent the firewall bypass. So how to prevent the firewall bypass, that we call it as firewall evasion. Now, there are methods like example in a TCP system, maybe it is allowed, example, 100 packets are only allowed at a time. So what we can do, instead of allowing that 100 packets, we can give a restriction, example, 50 packets only allowed. So like that, what all are the rule firewall set that we can bypass? That comes under evasion. Fragmentation, we can say. You can see here, actual port number, what it is there. You can use the manipulated. Now, using the Nmap, we can go for evasion, IP address decoy it is called. Now, the next one, we call it as banner grabbing. Now, what is banner grabbing? Decoy, just see the command -d, I'm using -d rnd. Now, banner grabbing. What is banner grabbing? Banner grabbing meaning every website when you are creating, there are certain information related to that website that is not visible to everyone, but sometimes what hackers will do, they try to collect that information, then we call it as banner grabbing. Here it is how it is working. Now we can use telnet. Here it is given, or you can use wget -q-s and the IP address. This way also you can do the banner grabbing. Now I am going to do here wget qs option. I am going to do here, I am going to find the banner grabbing information from my computer. So 192.168.1.7 is anything is getting, I am just checking. Why I am not getting it? I written a wrong command here. It's a query. It is. I written U. Actually, it is a Q query. You can see here. So this is the banner grabbing command I given here. So I got here PHP and all I got. So I will show you one thing. I just save it here. This is one of the method you can do banner grabbing. Now banner grabbing I am doing in other way. So I'm going taking to the system. I am writing here telnet space anything. If I want to know the banner grabbing of HTTP, then I, instead of by mistake I written HTTP, I have to type the IP address. Now this I will get. Here I have to type ht head space slash space HTTP slash 1.1 enter. So you can see here. I will explain it. This is also banner grabbing. So basically collecting information from the website banner. Banner means every site having a certain belt. It is your information, basic information that we call it as banner. So you can see here. Here also you got the server information. It is Ubuntu and all. Here also you got. Basically both the commands are same, but bit different the result will be. Now I am going to do one more banner grabbing method, that is NC. NC space. Anytime when you write a command, your screen color is changing to green. That means that is there. NC space 192.168.1.7 space AT enter. I don't know it is getting or not. Head space slash HTTP 1.1 enter. This is also working. So now for banner grabbing, you came to know from the banner I am collecting information. So in this scenario, you got the information about the 3 different methods I used to get the banner. Now similar way, it is not necessary only that much options. I want to know any telnet, any method I am using. I want to know information about some other thing. 192, 168, 1.7. I want to know about 25 port number. So here I am getting the information about the 25 port number. That is metasploitable.local domain is the This is the banner information I got here. Now coming to the next. I just want to know any information you can collect. Instead of 20, I'm just typing 21 enter. So when I written 21 enter, I got the information about 21 port number. 21 port number, it is showing it is VSFTPD version it is. So I got that information. Now just see if I write 25, 22, what will happen? So I'm just typing 22 and enter. So I can see which version of SSH it is using. So this is a very good method hackers can use to find the information. I hope things are very clear to you. Okay, coming back to the system. Here it is given I can do the passive scanning, I can do the active scanning. These things and all we already done. So it is written we can use curl, we can use Dimitri. Actually, this is also a good thing. I will just we can just use things here. I'm just keeping it here. I just saved it in the banner grab option. Okay. Now here also many tools it is mentioned. We can try it. Banner grabbing, I said already what it is banner grabbing. Now network diagram. This is also a very good thing. Here it is giving clarity. There are many people who know what is switch, what is network, what is router. So, but where should be the actual position in this case? If there is two networks they mentioned and they are showing here what should be the actual position of everything. That clarity here you are getting. Now coming to the next one, network diagram. Here it is written, it is a visual expression. Network diagrams, there are many compliance and all work taking the network diagram for understanding the network analysis. See, if you look in the network diagram, you can understand. You are getting a visual representation. You are getting a clarity how the drawing is, how the architecture is. So these all are the diagrams. Now here certain images. This is the router representation. Here it is showing all these things. Now scanning, here it is written. Scanning the system and pen testing, what is the difference? When I am talking about scanning, when I am talking about the scanning, what exactly I am doing? I am finding the information like open ports, finding basic vulnerability information, all these things I am collecting when I am doing the scanning. Sorry. So this is the end of the chapter here. Now we discussed what is scanning. Now system hacking, that is the chapter we will discuss in our next session. So any hacker based on the vulnerability, they can scan, they are doing the attack in the device. So there are certain things attack, the terms should be available, aware, that is vulnerability scanning. When a vulnerability meaning drawback or weakness in the system, that we call it as vulnerability. So what hackers are doing, they are trying to find the drawback in the system. They are trying to find the drawback in the system, that we call it as vulnerability. Now we will see in our next session like system hacking. We will do many attacks to find what exactly the hacking. So thanks a lot for attending. As I said early, yesterday also, portal, everything is available in the portal. Anybody, I know you are not able to attend the session. Earlier or later also you can register to the session and you can go through the content. And if at any point any doubt you are having, you can write, talk to instructor option. You can write the thing. Thanks a lot for attending.